So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again with some more footage, more content for all of the rats that have flip-flops on, that are in the mud. Hey, big up to everyone watching, man. I'm recording this before the Manchester City game. We're going to obviously have already watched, as you watch this, a Riyad Mahrez masterclass. Cold night in Germany, short sleeves, black gloves, fresh fade. You know it's a Mazza. It's going to be curtains for F whatever they're called, Leipzig. RB Leipzig, that's it. Sorry, my bad. RB Leipzig, FB Leipzig. Anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the second channel, Lee Reacts. I will have a video out every single Friday night at 10 p.m. UK time. Looking forward to that. That's being edited as we speak. That should be delivered to me Thursday. I'm looking forward to checking it over, making sure we got it all sweet. Final little tweaks on it, and then it'll be out Friday. Every Friday, 10 p.m. Lee Reacts. Go and sub to that channel. Make sure also at 1 p.m. on Thursday, i.e. tomorrow, as you're watching this, I will be live on here with Saeed. It's a regular show every single Thursday at 1 p.m. Then I'm back again at 5 p.m. with Goonie. But anyway, that's the formalities. Let's talk about Bukayo Saka, star boy, our player of the season for the last 2 seasons, chipping in, gone up levels this season, getting kicked to the point where Charles Watts is writing articles. Oh, protect him before the inevitable happens. He's been fouled 6 times less than Gabriel Jesus, by the way, this season. Who, by the way, hasn't played the Premier League games since when? Yes, November. But that doesn't matter to Charles Watts and all of the puppet journalists and the super fans, the toxic top gooners and all of that. Doesn't matter. Bukayo Saka's being kicked. We got to protect him. No, top players get kicked, mate. Wilfried Zaha has been kicked 57 times this season, fouled 57 times. Bukayo Saka's sat down in 15th in the league for most fouls on him, and he is on 32. Eze is above him. Jordan Ayew is actually second in the league. So Crystal Palace have number 1 and number 2 most fouled players in the Premier League. They also have Eze, who is 14th. So they've got 3 in the top 15. Do Crystal Palace have puppet journos that peddle out anything the club says? Let me know in the comment section. I know I've got a few Palace fans that watch this. Let me know if you have puppet journos. But this contract for Bukayo Saka has been on the table since literally, real talk, April last year. Unless the puppet journos were lying. But it's been on the table since April last year. We obviously see in August little transcripts, little quotes, sound bites. Mikel Arteta was asked, etc., impressors, post-match, pre-match, etc. Oh, yes, we're all on the same page. Bukayo Saka and his family, we're all on the same page. We're now, as I record this, at 10 to 7 Spanish time on Wednesday, the 22nd of February. Bukayo Saka, as far as we're aware, right now, has not signed a contract. I didn't know until I read some moody article on football.london, because they are the gutter press, as we know, worse than the Sun. But I did read something earlier. I clicked on it. Million pop-ups popped up before I could read the article, but that's by the by, saying that we activated Bukayo Saka's extra year of the contract. So was he going down to 6 months at Christmas time, New Year time? So he would have been out of contract in the summer, because on the 2nd of January, the article I read a minute ago said that we activated that extra year. So then in the summer, 30th of June, he's now got 1 year left. I'm pretty sure we only did that with Saliba. But this Football London article said that we actually did it with Saka. I must have missed that, because I can't recall that happening, because I don't think Arsenal put that out. And if they did, I've missed it. So let me know down below. I do obviously miss something. I didn't see it. But this is a bit of a worry, because we've got one of the best up-and-coming centre-backs in Europe. I wouldn't say he is the best. He's not. There is other centre-backs out there that are equally as good. He's not even been our best centre-back this season. And he's been very, very poor since just before the World Cup. He was sweet, goes to the World Cup, didn't get a game really. Little 40-minute cameo. I think old Salt Bay got more time at the World Cup than William Saliba. But since he's come back, he's been extremely off, and he's not been great. And Gabriel's been pulling him through. Ben White, by the way, has been pulling him through. He was superb against Villa, Ben White. I thought he was man of the match for me. But William Saliba's not been great. We activated the clause in his contract on the day before New Year's Eve. I think we had until midnight New Year's Eve, and then you weren't allowed to do it by the regulations, the rules, the laws, whatever you want to call it. But I can't remember having that with Saka. I'm pretty sure Saka's deal run until 24 anyway, but I may be wrong. But is it a worry that neither of these two have signed a contract yet? And, you know, whilst all the propaganda's coming out, oh, yeah, we're all on the same page. Bah, we're all on the same page. Bah. Yeah, of course we are. Okay. Well, if we're on the same page, since that contract's been on the table for Saka, we have seen Gabriel Magalhaes sign a new contract. We have seen Gabriel Martinelli sign a new contract. We have seen Mohamed Elneny sign a new contract. So I'm not quite sure what the holdup is here, because me looking from the outside, I can give you a couple of examples as to why I think it is. But if everyone's on the same page, which was the propaganda that was put out by the puppets, which we shouldn't really believe because they twerk for the football club, so they can keep their champagne lunches, the prawn sandwiches, the exclusive, etc., etc. The Josh Kroenke interview. We all know David Ornstein's getting that. He does every year. But you might get the Edu interview if you really behave, Charles. But the reason Saka so far publicly, it's not been announced, has not signed that contract, is he's probably looking at it thinking, yo, I'm the star boy here. Yeah, I am at a club that is top of the table with a game in hand. I've been fantastic. I have leveled up every year I've been in the team. Big up Unai Emery for giving him his debut at left back, left wing back, whatever it was. Yeah, because he has gone up levels. He has been our player of the season 2 years straight. And right now, I'll be honest, I still think he's our player of the season this season. Yeah, Thomas Partey is a very, very, very close second. I'd say Granit Xhaka is a close third. And then Ben White after that. Gabriel Magalhaes, maybe with Ben White, but I think Ben White's been brilliant at right back. I can't lie. I don't want to see him at centre back ever again. Yeah, he was a liability at centre back, but at right back, he's been brilliant. But if he's got anything about him, Saka, he's probably sitting there thinking, right, well, I've leveled up this year, got player of the season. Leveled up this year, got player of the season. Leveled up this season. We're top of the table. Didn't really do what was required in January. You know, my stock's going through the roof. I've only got a year left come the summer. Other clubs will come in for me. I didn't really see any ambition from Arsenal. The CEO's going on Sky Sports saying top 4. Our captain, vice captain are both saying top 4 and Europa League. You know, even my Project Youth partner, Smith Rowe, said top 4 and Europa League. The goalkeeper said top 4. And it's all the fans are saying top 4, all the ex-players. If I'm him, I'm sitting there assessing my options, which is why I think he hasn't signed the contract yet. Maybe it's down to money. Listen, Martinelli's reportedly signed 180 grand a week. But Bukayo Saka's worth more than that. Yeah, because Bukayo Saka's more consistent. Bukayo Saka is our best player. Yeah, Thomas Partey is probably our most important player. But Bukayo Saka is our best player. As much as I'd love to give it to Kieran Tierney because I idolise the guy, I love him to bits. He is a proper left back. We see proper left back in the game. Real Madrid, Liverpool. There was no mucking about with inverted this and inverted that. No, Robertson clearance off the line. Wow. Yeah, wow. You were class last night, even though they got pammed. He was quality, man. Yeah, getting forward, crossing the ball, work rate, slide tackles. And then we see on the opposite side, at Real Madrid's team, Alaba got injured and on comes 33-year-old Nacho. None of this inverted. Oh, we're inverted. Yeah, keep the alphabet mob happy. Oh, inverted. No, none of that. We're going to do our jobs properly. We're going to get up and down the wing. We're going to protect the defence. Yeah, the centre back next to me. We're going to help the midfield and we're going to help Vinicius Jr. Yeah. Don't need to do all this funky tactico crap, but that is modern football, unfortunately. But if I'm Bukayo Saka, I'm assessing my options. Man City could be in for him. Real Madrid could be in for him. Barcelona could be in for him. Real Madrid could actually probably do with Bukayo Saka. Let's be real. They've got the dough. They've got the manager, even though he might be sacked because their fans are 1 week in, 1 week out, because that's the levels. You lose a game, you're getting sacked. Oh, you won again? Okay, cool. We'll keep you for 1 more week. But you lose the next game, you're sacked. Yeah, Real Madrid are the best in the world for a reason, because the standards never drop. But if we was to sell Bukayo Saka, Project Youth is in the bin. The poster boy of Project Youth sold. And listen, I don't think he will go abroad. I think if he is to ever leave Arsenal, it'll probably be for Man City at the moment. But who knows, man? He might fancy a fresh challenge. Might fancy it, and we'll get a good 100 million for him. As for William Saliba, I think he's going to leave anyway. Listen, you can clip this, do what you want, come and rub it in my face when it all goes tits up and it's announced he signed a new deal. William Saliba does not owe Arsenal nothing. He especially does not owe Arteta anything. 3 years loaned out. Yeah, 3 years loaned out. Yeah, the guy is a Rolls Royce in the making. He is a Virgil van Dijk-esque player in the making. Virgil's fell off a cliff. It's come to an end. He's been brilliant, but it's over for Virg. Yeah, Saliba is the next in the line in that Virgil van Dijk role. So calm, so cool, imposing, casual, just chill. Doesn't need to slide tackle. You don't see him on the floor so much. Same with Virgil van Dijk. You very rarely see him slide tackling. That's a sign of a good player that can read the game. So it's a bit of a worry for me. Personally, I do think Saka will sign a deal. I'm not convinced Saliba will. I'd love to know your thoughts and feelings on this. Leave it in the comment section down below. Why do you think it's taken nearly a year and we're still not there yet? Bit strange to me. Bit strange to me. Everyone's all on the same page, apparently. It's just a matter of finding a pen, I think Arteta said at one point. Well, we're still not there yet, mate. Bit strange. Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments down below. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share the content. Stick a thumbs up. Make sure you sub to Lee Reacts. Video out every Friday, 10 p.m. That channel's popping. Trust me, that channel will be bigger than this channel. Please do go subscribe to it. Make sure you go and check out the video I did. The Arsenal version of Andrew Tate. Reacted to Andrew Tate. That video has surpassed 11,000 views, I believe. Thank you very much. The next one's out. I might do the odd live stream reactions as well going forward, because ideally I do want to do 2-3 reactions a week, but it is very long to find all the clips. It is very long for the editing. It's very long to record and do all of that. It takes about 25 hours to get it all in from start to finish. So any love would be appreciated on that channel. Anyway, I'll be back again with Saeed. Like I said, Mara's masterclass. And if you're here after the game, I'm recording this at 7 p.m. Spanish time. The game don't kick off for 2 hours yet. Trust me, I already know Mara's is performing tonight. We're out of here. Ciao. Adios, amigos.